Hey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey!
Good morning.
Happy Saturday!
At the shop.
Nice fill in there.
Saturday at the shop. And, oh yeah, on today's show.
Hey, did you hear the one about the 3 cholos, 4 cigars, and a mariachi band and walk into a cigar lounge?
Nice.
12 San Antonio men rushed for Corona safety at ICC.
Yep.
Chris Pennington, the proverbial winner.
And the fucking cheater.
He is a cheater. A Swiss man takes a bunch of Texans to a steakhouse and they eat food. That's compelling and rich.
Wow, that was good.
Jesus Christ.
Who wrote that? I promise you it's all going to be better than it sounds because it sounds good.
Because we have Distretto coffee.
All right, let's do some shameless plugs here.
Shameless plugs.
Distretto coffee. Everyone in the building who's drinking coffee here is
Death
drinking.
Before Coronavirus. Oh,
That's
caffeine.
decaf.
Oh, sorry. Decaf. All right.
Jesus Christ, what do you have it?
I don't have enough of this Corona in me
But
yet.
we are drinking Distretto Coffee Roasters coffee. They're out of Aubrey, Texas, just up the road from us. We are doing the Mexican blend today. And
We had a monitor.
I think we will have a monitor. And we just want to say welcome to the Gold Leaf Cigar Club.
Gold Leaf Cigar
Coming
Club.
up.
Yay!
Coming up from
You give
San
us the
Antonio to hang out for the weekend.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get them to come up here long enough. Oh yeah, that's a good point. There were a few that drove through torrential downpour to get here
On
yesterday.
motorcycles.
Yeah, on motorcycles. So awesome. I don't know what you're doing there, but okay.
Seriously,
What were you reading?
I am reading the first issue of the Industrial World Herald. A little bit of a tribute back to our hometown of Omaha. Our newspaper there was called the Omaha World Herald. And I'm not sure what herald means, but it's something to do with the world.
Yeah.
But Brandon, this was just something that was an idea that we had before we opened, which was a unique method in communicating to our customers and those that buy stuff. And you executed it perfectly. It's actually a small little newspaper that is actually, it has more content in it than the average cigar magazine does today, and definitely more than the average cigar blog has.
And no ads.
There's not an ad in it. I mean, that's the crazy thing is this is actually all content. But beautiful, well done. It actually talked about one of the things we did last night, which was the Casa Torrent releases 4 new 1880s. It talks about upcoming events. It has an education, and in this case it was cigars by region and geography. And then what's happening inside the shop with nice 4-color ads and shows off all of our pretty new hires.
Photos.
Yeah.
Photos.
It is.
I think
People have really dug this, and they're going back to reading again. And
I'm thinking about learning how to read myself.
Words are hard, but I figured that if I can't conquer this math thing, I should just go ahead and do the word thing.
That's exactly right. So
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Everyone is tuning in on the Cigars and Guns world, Tales from the Lounge, and of course our ICC faithful. This
Yep.
is Saturday at the Shop, our weekly get together where we talk lies, primarily lies,
Mostly lies.
but also cigars as well.
Yeah. We have a crew of regulars that we call the Rooster Crew.
That then turned into the Jive Turkeys.
Jive Turkeys.
Yep.
And it's led by Chris, who's
Pennington.
normally on Saturday mornings is in a form of coma that was created by some liquid that he had the night before.
Yep.
But he apparently didn't really do much last night. We get a lot of people coming in, so say hi, and we'll try to say hi back to you.
And I'll try
a
to
lot
get-
of that stuff comes in.
I'll try to
Big
get
Tony
this set
is in
up.
the house, and we're excited about Big Tony and
We are.
his Espinosa
And
cigars
Espinosa
that are on the shelf, and doing very well, by the way.
Let's talk a little bit about last night, what that is and what that meant, and why I'm going to take one of these and smoke them.
Well, you go ahead and do that and ruin one of the 3 last packs.
Oh, is
we
that
have.
right? Okay, I won't
Yes,
smoke them.
this the Casa Torrent 1880 it has been one of the best-selling cigars in our store's history. Period. Phenomenal cigar. We have an amazing relationship with Edgar Hoya, who is the master blender for Casa Torrent, and just amazing talent. He came in last night to do the national release of the new Casa Torrent 1880s. There's actually 4 new 1880s. There's Colorado wrapper, Oscuro wrapper, Maduro wrapper, and
A Claro wrapper.
Claro wrapper.
On top of the already
On top of
original San Andreas Negro.
Right.
Oscuro.
You say that was such a nice.
I'm just working on it, man.
I know.
You got a pretty good time.
This particular
Jesus
cigar is
Christ.
it's a high-end cigar. It is it is 10-year-old tobacco. They only allow 4 rollers. We learned they only allow 4 rollers in their factory to roll this cigar. They pay them, a roller can roll 360 cigars a day. They pay them as if they're rolling 360, but they only allow them to roll 110.
Oh, wow.
So they
Wow.
make sure that they're manufacturing at a very, very high quality, very
And you
consistent level.
you
The
can see
burn
it.
on these cigars have been spectacular. The cigar is outstanding. So what we did, and it will be the only time that it's done, is they normally come in a box of 10, and it has like a box of 10 of the Maduro, a box of 10 of each. This particular box is 2 of each of the 4 new cigars plus 2 of the original 1880s. And we have, I think, 3 boxes left of 30
Yep.
that sold out last night. We had a special offer on them at $160. When these are gone, they're gone.
Okay, so those need to go away. So, look, Isaac, you're coming in later today. We're looking forward to having you in here. We have a ton of recommendations of what we would do by us.
Yes.
But it's important to find something that matches, to what you're looking for. So when you come in, we'll take care of you. Make sure you're pointed in the right direction.
That's right.
So last night just had a blast. I'm really, really happy with what we put together and having Edgar in the building.
Edgar was here. We had some celebrities here.
Say Edgar's last name.
Edgar Hoya. I go in AI.
We've been saying it wrong the whole time.
It's Hoya. Yeah. I can't help it that he spells it differently than it's pronounced. But have you heard him talk?
Yeah. What's he sound like?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not gonna. I saw the guys he rolls with last night. I'm no longer going to say anything about it.
Good morning, Legion. Good morning, Legion Concepts.
Yeah, so
Thank you
we had Poncho, who was a friend of his that was in, who was on Son of Anarchy.
And he looks like
he is no joke. That dude is no joke. So he was here with his wife, and we had a good time. Got some pictures taken with him. We had mariachi, which was a unique twist, and everybody really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny where you said it was going to be this kind of quiet background music. Shit.
I thought I'd
You could hear that shit across the street.
I didn't know they were bringing a trumpet.
Oh, the trumpet was the quiet part. You should have heard the guy bashing on the guitar and whistling and shit.
Jazz trio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice
it is jazzy.
picture jazz, and then it's exactly the opposite of that.
Yeah.
But it was a blast. We really had a good time.
It was a lot of
just
fun.
a huge
And we
shout
sold a lot of cigars. Thank you to all the ICC. We literally did not have a seat in the house. We had standing room only, and it was a great event. It went up until I don't want to say the break of dawn, but I know some of the San Antonio guys decided to sit outside and see if the sun really does rise in the east.
Bro, could you help me with that and see if there are comments that will pull their way up there so I can talk shit back to everyone?
I think you have to flip it the other way.
Come on, Dave. Let's hear your Edgar. Okay, let's talk a little bit about.
Shut up, fucker. That's him.
Yeah, that was pretty
Tell
good.
me he doesn't drop the F-bomb every sentence that comes out of
He
his
did,
mouth.
and we shot an ICCU yesterday. Don't let your kids watch this one.
Oh, no.
Because
No way.
It's not going to be clear.
No
But
way.
we will have that coming out soon. But important safety message of what's happening in here and why ICC is a place that we're proud to still open the doors and welcome you to. Every single morning and every single afternoon and evening, we wipe down 100% of this building with the tables, the chairs, everything, Lysol wipes.
By the way, always have, always will.
Right.
Yeah,
but-
this isn't. We're not changing anything because of this thing that's going on.
It's clean air, clean facility, clean brand.
And we're
That's the way I look at
open,
it.
and we'll show movies at night when sports is not on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
In fact, we showed a couple movies this week, and because a lot of the movie theaters are shutting down.
Oh, really?
But yeah. So we're not
That's how
we're not doing our thing, and we will remind you, as part of our state-of-the-art air purification system, we actually have 2 hospital-grade ionizers. So a lot of people wonder why people don't get sick a lot in the hospital. It's because they pump ionized air into the system, into their environment, and it kills germs on contact. An ionizer, literally, if you sneeze within 3 feet, the virus that it's carrying is dead.
It's dead.
So you want to test it? I guess we're inside of 3 feet.
Yeah, I'll show you inside of 3 feet.
Almost got you.
Good morning, Ecolux.
So we have 2 ionizers in our system, and we've always been pumping ionized air. We do it for aroma, to try to kill the aroma. But
Aroma Craft?
that's not what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what we were doing it for.
We're doing it for the people.
Yes, we are. But yes, in all honesty, the cleanliness in the air of the facility. I think we have more hand sanitizer than Costco at this point, but who doesn't?
Yeah. And we did take payment last night in the form of toilet paper.
Yes.
Because right
that's
now toilet paper's
We are
big
selling
money.
single sheets.
Single
Buy
sheets.
6 cigars, get 1 sheet free.
Which that's a great
I think it's
deal.
going to catch
That's
on.
a great deal.
Yeah.
Or we could sell the sheet for $100 and give them 6 cigars for free.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate that. We need our own television show. I tell you what, with all the viewer that we have on this show,
Yeah, but when you get both of them together, I mean that's almost a crowd.
I know it's
Yeah.
almost a crowd, including us. It creates a party, I think.
Yeah. Thank God we
But
got
thank
these
you.
guys.
I appreciate that.
You know, when we have a big crowd here, our viewership goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, hey, everybody who's in here should be watching us and sharing it up. I'm talking to you, Skippy. Good morning.
Skippy made the magazine. Don't tell him though; it'll go to his head.
Okay. So we talked mariachi.
We did talk.
You
mariachi.
did a very offensive, racist voice of Edgar. So both of those are checked off the list.
Okay, good.
I'd say we kind of let's promo some shit to give
Hey,
away.
Dave Wagner, come in, show us the pictures from your Porsche tour of the Porsche factory in Germany, so we can hate you to your face.
Also,
And then bring your liquor and your cigars in here, because this is the only safe place. I did see, by the way, the greatest meme ever. It said, "There are no sports, and I just found out my wife's favorite color is yellow." Fucking yellow. Who likes yellow? I mean, it was perfect. Perfect. Is my wife there?
is
I
her
hope
favorite
not.
color yellow?
I don't even know. I'm not sure.
Shit.
We need to
So-
be quarantined,
All
I
right,
guess.
we've got an F1 firearms. This is a very specific winning today.
Very, very specific.
Because
Cigars and Guns.
Cigars
By
and
the
Guns,
way,
decal.
while he's doing
Found
whatever
this.
he's doing,
Found this.
Distretto,
Distretto decal.
put it on your helmet. Put it on your helmet.
Put it on. Yeah, you need a helmet. F1 koozie, F1 firearms, and also, this is a one size fits all. If you are specifically
Come
a
here.
double XL,
Brett.
if you're a
Let's let
double
Brett put it
XL,
on.
we're giving away. We're giving away this F1 firearms. All you
That's
have
an
to
awesome
do.
shirt. I wear a double X.
Yeah, I mean, they gave me one. I love this thing. It's great. Makes me look like when I'm in the gym, like a guy that knows anything about guns.
When
But
do you go to the gym?
I went to the gym.
Bullshit. Was your car
All
broke
you have
down?
to
You
do.
needed to jump?
All you have to do is share this stream. If you are on Instagram, tag up a couple of your friends.
Yeah, tag
2
a friend.
and
Take Frank's you're not
tell
real
your
close
grandmother.
with.
Tell your grandmother. But seriously, if you're on Facebook, share this stream. If you're on Instagram, tag up 2
Shouldn't
friends.
you
on
tag
this.
friends that you're not really worried about losing? You know?
Well, I'm not worried about losing you, but I'd still take
Oh
you.
yeah,
up on
you
this.
are. Can you imagine Andrew or Nathan doing this show with you?
God,
That would be boring as shit.
no.
Your brothers.
Can we have a moment of silence just for that?
Just for your brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, I saw Nathan in the back counting nickels. That was.
He still has his first nickel, by the way. That guy's got more money than all of us.
What's everyone smoking this morning? What are you
Let's say,
smoking?
hey, I'm actually brand new to the humidor. Excited about this. I didn't want to go just all the way in on this because there's one other cigar coming from Gran Habano that we're really excited about. But this is the Black Dahlia. This is the Corona Gordo. It's from Gran Habano. It's a beautiful cigar. We've been talking to these guys for a long time. They have some entry-level cigars that are very good, but we don't really need $6 cigars.
No, not when the Accomplice at $7.
Not when you have some other cigars that just are just too good at that price point.
Moment of silence for the nickel counter, shall we?
But the Black Dahlia is the upper end of the Gran Habano line. Really a beautiful cigar, and they have another cigar that's called the Blue Green. That actually the font and everything looks exactly like Johnny Walker Blue, but the cigar itself is spectacular. So I'm enjoying this. We're having a little Distretto coffee this morning. What are we having? What coffee?
It's Mexican blend.
Oh, nice. This is really good.
It's it's working really well this morning.
Yeah. So
too wet outside to smoke. So actually inside cleaning my pistol. That is a great transition for show your piece, or what is
what you packing?
What you packing? All right.
What you packing?
Take that thing out of the zipper and come show us what your piece looks like.
We're gonna be spreading some virus.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Adrian with Cigars and Guns. Just happened to be F1 today, right? You got a bunch of
F1, yeah.
F1 shirt here.
F-U, no one.
Yeah. And then of all things, F Uno.
F-Uno.
Yeah. We're all Mexican today.
Damn.
Yeah.
I need
Welcome to the
that.
club.
Ipso facto.
Do I need to learn something?
No, don't do any of that.
Just add fucker to the end of it. So this is Aaron Clauses, one of our private members here at ICC. The Springfield XD9. It's clear, no bullets.
Definitely no bullets this week.
It's a super popular gun. Y'all are familiar with this, the XD9S, chambered in 9mm. It's a good carry gun. I believe this is what Aaron carries, but it's night sights. It's a really sweet piece. And super popular.
I like that size too.
Yeah.
That little trigger down on the backside, that's the safety.
That's the safety. Nice.
Yeah. And slim.
9mm.
9mm.
Yeah.
Low recoil. And I believe it chambers 8, maybe 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, good enough.
You only need
You
one.
want you just
You only need
just
one
want to fire off
figure.
a couple warning shots is what's worked for me in the toilet paper line at the store.
Yeah. It's just right at people's feet.
Nowadays,
Yeah, I should just say we don't shoot at anyone in Costco for real. We shoot in the parking lot. You don't inhale cigars, and yes, Vulcan, please bring up some hardware so we can show. If anyone has like big guns, bring them.
Yeah.
So Jeremy is partnered up with his partners there at the shop. They run a big shop that have automatic weapons, all sorts of stuff. So probably very similar to what Dave has from Switzerland. So he needs to bring his.
Oh, nice.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave Wagner, bring in your stuff, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, let's see it.
So, for all of you who don't follow Cigars and Guns on Instagram and Facebook, please go do it. It's as close to family as you can possibly get. I mean, he's a little bit more Mexican than you are. By a little bit, but other than that.
But it does add more Mexicans to the family.
By a lot. Like
we have a lot now.
Tacos worth.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. As always,
later, guys.
go
Adrian!
You need
These
a fucking
guys back
helmet.
here just don't even
You need a
care.
fucking helmet, man.
I do need a helmet. You know what? When I race motorcycles, I wear a helmet half of the time.
And then
I think that was a mistake.
Your last race
Last race, I took a header.
by the
And
bike,
then the motorcycle
right?
hit me in the head.
Yeah. So this is all making sense. Again,
Run.
good morning to everyone. Oh,
Low.
Man.
I need a pit crew. That's the beautiful thing. We got pit crew on site.
I'll tell you what, Ron Hancock coming in solid. Tales from the Lounge.
And by the way, follow Tales of the Lounge. He is putting up some great content for people that are constantly wanting to learn more and more about cigars. Tales of the Lounge.
Colin Throckmorton. If that's not a fake name, I don't know what
Yes.
is.
Ooh,
Good morning,
Colin.
Frank. Hope your back's feeling better. Can't wait to hit the range in ICC in June. There's no fly ban from England. I'll tell you what, John. Thank you for watching every week. We really appreciate the follow. We hope you can make your way
I
in,
heard
too.
about our friend from London that was hanging out with us. Speaking of hanging out with us, we should bring up our friend Rick.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to do that? Why don't you grab the chair?
Man, I'm good.
Rick!
We're calling you down, Rick. Come on down.
Be the next contestant on The Price is Right.
All right. All right.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
morning
This
to
is
you.
this is Rick. Rick is with the Gold Leaf Cigar Club from San Antonio, Texas. You guys have how many members now?
We're over 100, I think that's 100.
Over 100 members of the Gold Leaf Cigar Club. These guys are passionate about cigars, and they are passionate about where they have their cigars.
Yep.
So they made the commitment to trek from San Antonio up to Frisco and just hang out with us. You guys do it about twice a year.
Yes.
I think this is our third time.
Yes. Well, I think it's our
Fourth time.
Fourth time?
It's my third time. I was working the one time that
Yeah.
Well, welcome in. So, what for you and your club? What do you guys look for? What do you guys look for in a lounge? What do you try to accomplish when you're all together?
Company's number one, which is key. I mean, because there's been some cigar lounges I've gone into. You start trying to have a conversation, and they just look at you like, I'm on my iPad. I'm like,
Yeah,
"All right."
yeah.
You know, and it's cool, especially if you know, I respect it. Sometimes people just want to go be by themselves, smoke their cigar. That's fine. But you know, you want to be part of the family there where you go. And that's one of the reasons why we like coming here as well. I mean, y'all make us feel more than like family here, and you know, the reason why we make the trek up here.
Well, we truly appreciate it. I mean, that's
That's a hell of a commitment, and it's humbling when you start seeing. Yesterday we were in here, a couple of your guys had showed up. We had a group of guys that came in from Oklahoma. We had one guy that comes over here once or twice a week from Sulphur Springs, which is a 90-minute drive. It's just
We had a guy from Lubbock.
We had a guy from Lubbock that came in for the event last night. It's humbling to see the distances that people will go, and we appreciate it so much. These guys have such a great group of guys, and it's just indicative of what you're going to meet in here. If y'all lived here, it'd be a perfect fit. I mean, you guys
Even
would
if
just
you-
fit right into
Yep.
into things, and I think everybody here has welcomed you guys in, and we certainly consider you guys family. So
Appreciate that.
So what are the plans for Gold Leaf Cigar Club? Are you planning on growing into different areas?
Yeah, we're definitely growing. I mean, it's been growing, and the goal is just to keep moving to the next step. I mean, it started off with just all of us just hanging out in the club, and hey, you know, let's make a club, and it grew into we've got some members in Houston now. You know, we got some in Austin. We've got some people who moved to Philadelphia, so we've got members. Hey,
Right.
John, hey, Glenn. And
Yeah, that's
so
right.
actually,
That's right.
Glenn came up here. We rented his last stop before he went headed east. He wanted to stop here. He came here for 2 days and then
So they're
headed out east.
Yeah, so they're going it up there. You know, and it's a great group. We're not just about smoking cigars. You know, we do charity. There's a lot of groups that we help out with throughout the year, and we do fundraisers. And we're nonprofit, so we don't keep any. All of that goes back to charity
that's
and
cool.
so forth. And it's
Well, let's get some of the ICC guys involved.
I mean, maybe we need a
and let's get a
Frisco
Frisco chapter.
Why
To
not?
give you guys reasons to have meetings, and we'd have reasons to head down your direction.
That could be awesome.
All right, that's the mission. Everybody, how do we join?
First off, don't cut him off. He's the
God
guest.
damn.
God, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
you
You
in the
understand this?
I will put a
So what were
cigar
you
out.
doing before my father just so rudely interrupted you?
Well, I was gonna say one thing that's great about the group, you know, expanding is that we have, you know, we started grouping pages for our different groups. I mean, we have a financial group where we, you know, we throw off each other's ideas, something to buy. We have a golf group, obviously a motorcycle riding group.
Love it.
The ladies also wanted to have their own little section from us. So there's the ladies of Gold Leaf. They probably spend most of the time making fun of us.
Nice.
But,
Yeah, that's
Get
great.
linked up,
Great.
linked up with the
and
links.
so, you know, it doesn't matter where you're at. You know, you're in the conversation. Even if you're at home by yourself because of coronavirus, having a cigar, just go on the group meeting. You can chat with all of us.
Oh, that's cool. That's
that's
cool.
cool.
Well, keep your eyes open. Give Gold Leaf Cigar Club. Now, do you guys have your own Facebook page that people can hop on to?
Yes, it's closed for the members, but we do have a website. It's goldleafcc.com.
GoldLeafCC.com. Go to it. But
Go to
first
it.
and foremost, come in here this weekend and come meet these guys because they're salt of the earth.
Yes.
They know their shit when it comes to cigars, and they're very welcoming and great extension to our families. So,
Right.
thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
Appreciate
Welcome
it.
home.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Awesome. Man, we're getting good at this.
No, it's just the quality of the
Yeah.
the quality of the guest has improved dramatically.
I do have to figure out what that gun segment's called, though.
What you packing? Jack.
Yeah, that's it. Just.
We
All right,
we
what
got
do we got?
we have a lot of comments coming in. Adrian, are you
Good
catching
morning.
anything?
Yeah,
It's pretty quiet.
pretty quiet. Just like when I go fishing, just real quiet.
Yeah. When's the last time you went fishing?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
I have a friend. His name's Doug, and he actually has a place out on the lake, and he has a boat and everything. And he keeps sending me pictures from when he goes out there, but he apparently forgets to invite me.
Never tied to an invitation.
No, there's never an invitation to
that's
that.
it.
I hope
So,
he's watching.
All right,
I hope
hang on.
falls
He's probably
out of a
watching.
frickin' boat.
Okay, easy now.
I'm not bitter.
That's.
I mean,
All right.
fishing.
So those of you who are watching on Facebook, on everywhere, this is Saturday at the shop. This is Pops. This is Brandon. This is
Industrial Cigars.
That doesn't say our name on it. It says Industrial Cigar Company in
That
Frisco,
magazine
Texas. And this is our paradise.
It is our paradise. What are
we
you
talk-
doing?
Let's talk some
What are you
cigars
doing?
here.
I'm taking these cigars because someone wants to purchase them.
Can we talk about them before, so
taking
we
two.
can show? Oh no. That's
there
good.
you go.
Principal, money to burn. Oh, this is LE Saturday. Principal, money to burn. This is the $1,000 bond. This is wrapped with the 1921 railroad bond. Inside lives a beautiful set of cigars blended by Darren Chaffee.
With redemption coupons included.
Yes, the redemption coupons for this actual bond are the foot bands of this cigar. Packaging aside, the same attention to detail that goes into the packaging goes into the cigar. Well balanced, vibrant, beautiful Dominican blend.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's a get it while they last.
It
They only made
is.
700 boxes.
We only get
6
about
years
4
ago.
boxes at a
Yeah.
time, 40 cigars, and they're incredible. So bring it, come in, do it. Talk about another new cigar. Bam.
Bam. I don't know if we can show that yet. Let's. Hey,
forget
what's he
that.
gonna do?
We're
Not
gonna-
sell it to us?
We'll edit that out. We'll edit
Okay.
that out.
Here is. You made a comment though, and we can never assume that people know what LEs are.
Oh, yep, you're right. I'm sorry.
LE stands for limited edition cigars, and there is a point in time during the year where we get a little blast of limited editions. Because our members get first shot at them, they typically go pretty quick. But we have been hammered this week with limited edition cigars. Don't inhale.
Hired the motherfucker.
That is a Corona killer right there.
Yeah, what if that is the cure? What if the way you cure it is you just have to take the strongest cigar possible, inhale it, and just bring it all out?
Just do it.
I'm gonna try it.
Step up.
Try it.
Just step up. So it's LE weekend, and this is where you really need to pay attention because some of this stuff is going to fly. Brandon just covered the principal, money to burn. These, like he said, we get them in every once in a while. I think there was only. This is box number 706 of 800 boxes that were made, and this was made several years ago.
If there's a manufacturer that makes 1,000 boxes, that is still extremely rare. Extremely rare.
Josh, how are you?
There are thousands
Stalker.
of United States retailers, so there's not even enough to go around. Next one, bam.
Will you hand me that Tatuaje box there?
Tat guys, pay
Okay,
attention.
Tat guys, pay attention. Tat guys, pay attention. This is the new Tat Black Petite Corona BC. It is a 50 count, and you don't have to buy the 50 count, but it is a 50 count box of Petite Coronas. Now, here's what makes this so special. Last year, there was an extremely limited release of a small little cigar called the Little Hassle. And that Little Hassle was in a silver packed aluminum that had a picture of Pete when he was a little kid on the front.
Cool little pack.
It was a cool pack. We got, I think, 40, and they evaporate.
Right.
I mean, literally evaporated. We never put them out. This is the Little Hassle.
Is it a 4x44? Is that what that
Yes.
is? It's. I love this little size.
I love this size. Got a finished little foot, little shaggy finished foot. Beautiful cigar. We had, in fact, one of our guys, Brian Burnett, bought about 10 boxes of 10 of the packs. They came in a little 10 pack.
Next.
It's a beautiful cigar.
Can everybody hear us okay?
Can everybody hear us okay? Drop the volume just a little bit, guys.
jeez, I meant got it. Okay. I like that. I like interaction coming here. Hey, are we getting any shares over there on Facebook that we can start giving some shit away here? In
Let's
a second?
give some stuff away.
Beautiful. Well, keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Share this if you're on Facebook. Tag 2 friends if you're on Instagram, and you can win.
Yeah, we got 11 shares so far.
11 shares. You
So,
can win this shirt.
hand me that.
This is a mid-segment promo.
Okay.
F1 koozie, Distretto. Not only decal, but also chocolate-covered coffee beans. And
Really?
yeah,
You want to
was
go
telling
off to Planet Gorgon.
So
chew on some of those.
Nicole, who helps blend who roast this, ate 3 or 4 of them, and then called Robert. Was like, I'm fucked up.
I can't.
They're too strong.
Uh-oh.
Even for that palate, someone is ready. Next cigar.
Next cigar. This is from Cavalier. As you guys know, Cavalier is one of our best-selling lines. The product is spectacular. It's made by the Plasencia factory in Honduras. Sebastian, even though you can hardly understand what he says,
I like it. It's
I
cute.
do too. It is cute, and he's got a marvelous beard.
Marvelous beard. And
Really marvelous beard.
speaks like a French kitten.
He does speak like a French kitten. But he has introduced a few of the LEs. Now, the last LE, you Corona carrying son of a bitch, you are drinking my coffee.
But speaking of, this is the LE limited edition Corona size Series 1.
Series 1.
100% Ligero leaf. Strong
Punch
little
you
cigar.
in the nuts.
But let's be real clear. Although it's a very strong cigar, it is a very smooth and
Oh, it's
easy to
incredibly
smoke cigar.
smooth.
This is great.
Incredibly smooth, but this cigar is no joke. And if you want a full body, quick smoke, the LE is in the house. They're 50 count boxes, but you don't have to buy 50. We've got them. But wait, there's more. Watch this.
Chris is watching. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Their Lanceros.
I'm not talking about you.
Their Lanceros are really, I would say, second only to maybe our 1880,
And maybe
which is
the
almost
Atabey.
double the price, and an Atabey, which is a little different character. But this cigar, we've had it before. We had it last year. It's very, very, very limited. This is
you're
the
the man.
Lancero. It has no Ligero leaf in it, so this cigar is going to be a little bit smoother and creamier, but it's like $9.50.
It is. It's going to move fast.
It's ridiculous. So the white, we've had it. It's really good, but look,
Thank you. Robert, hooking it up. Distretto, making sure we are.
Making
set
sure
up.
you're
Distretto coffee roasters.
and I need one of those wipes for my glass that you sold. Now, this is just in the
What is
the
it?
Mexican San Andreas
Series 2.
Lancero. It's not even a Series 2. It's just shows on the sheet as a limited edition.
Oh, okay. So this is kind of a one-off.
So I have not smoked it yet, but if it's like the last,
Let's not talk
the last
about it.
one,
Let's not
it's
talk
really
about
good.
it. You don't want any of this. You don't want to
you're
touch
gonna-
this.
you're gonna
We'll
want
take
this.
care of it. That's all well and good.
This one,
Man, it's just Cavalier.
I'm telling
Day.
you, it's Cavalier LE Day. And the reason for that is some of this stuff is so limited, and he gives us more than our fair share.
So thank you for that.
But hold your horses. For those of you that know, you already know. But this is the Cavalier Salamone
White label.
white label.
Yes. Yes.
For
the
those
Oohs
that
and
know,
ahs-
like
the
Ron
Oohs and
knows,
ahs know.
this cigar is absolutely spectacular. It's like 14 and some change.
There
It gets
is-
down to about $13 for our members. Stupid. This cigar should be $25 to $30. No bullshit.
Yeah, I completely
We have
agree.
20
That is
boxes
the-
of 10.
The most underpriced cigar in the humidor, as
It is. And these cigars evaporated. John Westgate's in the back right now,
I'm gonna
probably
go ahead
watching
and take
this.
because I didn't even get one of the last.
Okay. But it just gets better.
Cab day.
This. Now, when I saw this, I immediately called and said I didn't order enough.
Okay.
And they're all gone.
Okay.
They're only 100 boxes. We got 10.
Okay.
But this is the Series 2 Salamone with the Mexican San Andreas wrapper on it.
Yep.
It is Katie Bar the Doors. I only got
Sam
10
Robinson in the
boxes.
house.
There's only 10. I'm sorry for those of you that don't live within 4 minutes
Just
from
common
here.
clay.
Because this
Can
is
I have one? Just pass that on over. Yes, yes. I've got one waiting for you, except
is-
I'm going to smoke it for you.
It is about to go down with this.
Okay, so with that, I do want to talk
I'm going to apologize in advance.
for that.
Sorry,
cigar
we're
game
going.
That's a great transition because I want to talk a little bit about a couple upcoming events. One of which has to do with Cavalier. It also has to do with Somebody Say Whiskey. It also has to do with Jalen Smith. It also has to do with quite a few things going on, I believe they're going to call it the Stick Invite, but it's
Right.
Somebody Say Whiskey.
Someone say whiskey.
I'm sorry, Someone Say Whiskey.
Right.
Is Chris still alive back there?
Obviously.
Ray, please take care of that for me. Italian guy. So that is April 25th. That is a Saturday. We are going to have a blast here. Good morning, Smokini. Good morning. By the way, we sent the Crux samples to you, so see you soon. But with that, we will have barbecue. We will have Jalen Smith, legendary Cowboys player.
Future legend.
Future legend, current legend.
Current legend.
There will be Cavalier will be here. I spoke with Sebastian. He's going to be here with a special cigar for that event.
What?
I'm telling you, it's no bullshit.
This
There's gonna be an
event is going to be a ticketed event. We're going to cap it at 300.
Yes.
300, folks.
Yep.
Do not tell the fire marshal.
I think this goes as evidence against this.
Nah,
So-
the internet, nothing stays on the internet. But here's the deal. Why is Jalen Smith involved? Well, first of all, he's a friend. Second, he's a member. Third, he actually is part owner of Hotel Whiskey Tango Whiskey. And so the Someone Say Whiskey guys, Rodney Smith and his crew, about 1,800 members in North Texas that are as avid about with whiskey as we are with cigars. We are their de facto cigar lounge of choice.
And this is our partnership announcement.
This is the partnership blow up, right? So Jalen comes in the other night and we're like, why don't you try this and let's see if this can be part of the event. And Rodney even said when he was coming over, man, Jalen's gonna be in the room and I'm gonna drink this, and if it's not good, I gotta tell him.
Yeah.
And then he saw how big Jalen is in person.
Yeah, and then he really
and then
liked
he
his
was
whiskey.
really getting nervous. But he said, I'm gonna tell the truth. And he took a drink of his whiskey and he goes, this is good. And these guys, they have the palate.
They know it.
They do barrel picks all the time and everything. They were blown away by the whiskey. And then he told them it was a $23 price point and they bought shit.
Oh wow.
So
that's going to be an
we're actually going to be able, from what I understand, because they have the ability, a permit to sell off premise, we'll be able to sell this
here,
stuff
right.
there. Jalen will be signing. It's going to be a huge event.
That is
event.
April 25th. That is worth setting up travel for, especially now that flights are like $14 internationally.
Right. Then you get to fly by yourself.
Yeah, you could probably fly yourself if you wanted to. The name of the whiskey, Todd, is
Hotel Whiskey Tango.
Hotel Whiskey Tango.
There's three. There's a rye and then there's two others.
It's really great stuff. So we have that coming up. We also have the CSWC Slow Smoke World Championship. That is 5/12. The week before that, we have the Cease and Desist, May 5th. That is with Edgar Hoya.
Now you're carrying out the future. But let's don't forget, talking about limited editions, we have two cigars that there are only 30 boxes of each in the United States, and we have them all.
From Regis Cigars.
Akil will be here. The owner.
2 weeks from today.
328.
Yep.
Akil will be here from Regis, and we will be launching 2 Fortunes, of which there are only 30 boxes of each
In the United States?
in the United States, and they're all right here.
Yeah, that's going to move quick. So you'll want to be there for that. And then we have
It is good.
out on the horizon, July 4th, the America AF Smoke Show with Cigars and Guns, Brownells, F1 Firearms. There's going to be a rodeo. There's going to be the biggest fireworks in Frisco, one of the biggest in Dallas. We did.
Are we going to bring a grenade launcher this year? Because I would love to shoot one of those apartments.
I don't know if that's legal.
Have you seen the soda launchers?
We can
Let's
do a soda
that.
launcher. Yeah,
Let's do that.
Soda launchers are here, and spud launchers too. So with that, we have a ton of events. We've got a lot of great cigars on the floor now.
Gold Leaf wants to come back and give a shout out.
Oh,
Come on back.
Gold Leaf, we need a shout out here. Okay, that's how they want to do it. Hey, Gold Leaf Cigar Club in the house this weekend. Come in, smoke a cigar with them. They are salt of the earth, as mentioned. They are the greatest cigar smokers in all of the San Antonio area.
That's the rumor.
That's
the rumor.
I just started it now.
Yeah.
So that's it.
That was
a
fun.
good show.
We shouldn't even stop.
No, we should stop because it's not going to get any better.
Oh, that's good.
And he's just cutting us off right now. So
That's fine. Hey,
all right. So,
so that was the
so that was
shittiest
it.
sign off in the
All
history
right.
of the world.
See you later.
Adios.
Complete. Man.
Why didn't we just? We need a song to go out to.
Yeah.
You got a song to
Dancers.
open with.
We need dancers.
We need dancers.